Hello and welcome back to Seasons on Erlengrat. Thank you very much for joining me today. I am the Sinformer and I hope you are having a great day so far. Just doing a little bit of tidying up here from the last video that we did when I sold the John Deere spreader and sprayer. This is just a bit of the lime that came out of it. This is the last bit of it. I've got the rest in the silo already. Now I'm going to be doing a bit of caring for the animals this morning. This really is a daily job. To tell you the truth, I usually do it twice a day. I'm going to try just to go for the once a day on this Let's Play. Otherwise you're just constantly looking after the animals. I personally like to keep everything in the green. But yeah, if I'm going to be doing that, I'll be constantly on with the animals, and I have got other jobs to be doing. So let's just have a quick look. Yeah, they're all there in the orange, and I don't really like that. I usually, like I said, try to keep them in the green, but you know, we'll just get on with it, and I'll get them nice and clean and fed. I've also got some fertilizing to do today. I was meant to do it at the end of seeding field 12. I was going to give it its second lot of fertilizer. Completely forgot to do that, and yeah, it's got one stage of fertilization. It's at 33%. The good news is that the seed has germinated that I've put in there. But yeah, it can take its second lot of fertilizer already. So I'm going to get that done this morning as well. Let's get this area nice and clean for the cows. Now, usually I'd put the silage straight back into the feeding trough. But to tell you the truth, it's just a waste. Because they'll eat the total mixed ration. And they won't touch the silage unless it runs out of total mixed ration. So for now, I'm just going to put the silage into the silo here, and we'll see. I can either sell it or use it to go in total mixed ration, or whatever I do with it, it's there for later, but it's not getting wasted in that feeding trough there. I'll just go nip over to the sheep and the pigs and get those cleaned out as well. Now the sheep, and I think they were still on green for the cleanliness. They're very easy to look after, the sheep, aren't they, really? But yeah, there is still some there. So got some wool coming along as well. That should make me a bit of money there. Right, that wasn't a lot of grass I've picked up. I thought there was more than that. Yeah, I've totally missed some, that's why. Do that again. There we go, that should do it. Yeah, there we go, it's picking it up. Okay. Now this I'm going to just put straight back into the... Oh, sorry Mr. Sheep. I'm going to put this straight back into the feeding trough. Loose grass is absolutely worthless on seasons. And there we go. And then let's just go and have a look at the pigs. Not doing chickens on this Let's Play. I don't like chickens, to tell you the truth. And I think, yes, they're easy to look after. You don't have to water them or anything. But for the amount of money you make, yeah, you can make some money off the eggs, I suppose. And if you're going to go for the meat breeds, and it's a lot of messing around, making sure that they don't die before you sell them and everything, and yeah, I just prefer not to bother. so I'm just going with the sheep, the cows and the pigs. And I think I can put this straight back into the feeding trough, the pig food. And there we go. Right, so that's all the animals clean. I'll need to do the manure as well, won't I? I shouldn't be getting any slurry because they've all got straw. The manure, I was going to start putting that into the greenhouses, wasn't I? I haven't done that yet. So I haven't been getting an hourly income yet. So yeah, I'm just going to put this. Do I put it straight in there? I don't think there's going to be enough, to tell you the truth. But I'll get some from the cows as well. Just thinking what to do. Yeah, for now I'm just going to put it straight into the greenhouses. Then later on I can come along with the water, and I'll start making that hourly income from them. There we go. I'm not sure. I think it might be. Is it 2,000 or 4,000 litres that they will hold? I really can't remember, to tell you the truth. I've not used them that often. I'm only using them to make up for the daily money I have to pay out for my property income. Not income, sorry, expenses. I think I'm actually going to make quite a bit more from the greenhouses than what I'll be paying for the property upkeep. I thought I'd be paying a lot more, but as you see, we're on the second day of spring now, and it was only 100 and odd euros that came out at midnight, so I'll be using that money probably to buy some beef cattle. Yeah, because I'm going to be doing that as well. Right, if I'm going to be taking all this over there, I really want to be using a trailer, don't I? And there we go. We'll get the electric. That's really what this is for, just knocking around in the yard, potting around doing yard jobs. I mentioned in the last episode, I think, the vehicles and tools in this DLC, yeah, they're great. I think they're really good. I do like them. I don't think they're really fit for purpose, to tell you the truth. I think you need some more powerful machinery for the fields. And yeah, I mean, like I said, this tractor here, it's brilliant. I do like it. It's fun to use. It's going to save you on diesel costs, but the power, I can't remember what it is, but it's 80 odd, is it, I think? So yeah, I personally, I like a bit more power than that, but there you go. But it's okay for what I'm using it for. There we go. I'm probably going to make this mistake quite a lot. I'll keep coming and starting to clear out the manure, but it's already in the place where you're meant to clear it out. So I've been playing on Sandy Bay recently. I play a lot of Oxygen David's maps. I do like them. I think they're brilliant maps. And in his maps, you actually have to muck out the pigs and the cows. So yeah, I just automatically come and do it as a part of my daily jobs. I'll have to try and remind myself to just leave it where it is for now. Right, okay. That's the trailer full. Let's get that to the greenhouses. I'll leave the telehandler here just for now. I'm not going to be leaving vehicles here, there and everywhere, but I might need a bit more manure to top up the greenhouses, so yeah, I'm going to do that. So there is a noise with the electric tractor when you're actually driving it. It's just when it's sat still idling, you can't hear anything at all. So it's going to be easy to leave that running and forget about it. I am wondering what would happen if the battery completely and utterly drained. If a regular vehicle, if you run out of diesel, there's plenty of ways of getting more diesel to the tractor or the vehicle, wherever it is on a field or what have you, and yeah, you just can carry on from there. But with the electric, don't know what you'd do. Maybe reset it back to the shop and it'd have some power in it. I don't know. I might have to give it a try one day. But not today. And there we go. So I've got 5,000 litres in the trailer. Okay. That didn't take very much. That's odd. Why didn't it? Let's just have a look. No, it doesn't even look full. Let me just go back and see if I did something wrong there. I don't think I did. Yeah, okay. That's more like it. It took 3,000 litres. Okay, now I'll just top up the other greenhouse that I put the first lot in from the pigs. I'm really trying to remember whether that's cucumber or lettuce, and I can't. I'll find out, won't I? As soon as I put some water in there. Oh, I can't see where I'm going here. It's going to have to be out of cab. I do like to do it in cab as much as I can, but obviously sometimes you really do need to come out of cab. And there we go. Okay, so that's the manure sorted. In fact, I'm going to leave... Am I? Yeah, I'm going to leave this trailer up here for the time being, because it's got some manure in it already. I could put the manure in the silo. Don't really want to do that. We'll see. Now I want to be getting on with some grass work, because I've got some bales to start off with, but not a massive amount, and I don't think they're going to last me that long. I've got 100 cows. So yeah, and the straw bales I want to be keeping for bedding, so I'm thinking maybe not putting straw into the TMR mix, just literally half and half with silage and hay, so that way I'll be able to keep the straw, because obviously it's going to be a bit later in the year before I can actually make any straw myself. So yeah, I want to get some grass work done, but none of the grass is grown enough to do that yet. I checked earlier on, it was at 33% grown. You can cut it at 67% or wait a bit longer and get obviously a better yield if you cut it when it's fully grown. Not sure what I'll be doing just yet. So the TMR, they're going to need quite a lot of TMR of the cows, because that was quite low. Yes, they've only got 9,000, nearly 10,000 in there. I'm going to be able to fit probably a full one of those in there. What am I looking for? This is what I'm looking for. Okay. And we'll just get the weight on back as well. Now usually when I'm using this larger TMR mixer, I think I do 5 hay. Let me think, 5 hay, 3 straw and 3 silage. But if I'm not going to be doing straw, I'll try 5 hay and 5 silage and see where that leaves me. I don't know that, like I say, I always do straw in my TMR, so I'm not 100% sure. I think you've got to get it, if you're not using straw, I think you've got to get it exactly half and half. So what I'll do is I'll do 5 hay, 5 straw. Oh, that's, yeah, never mind. Probably asking a bit too much of a balancing act there. And he's off. Okay, never mind. Maybe the telehandler would have been a better idea for this. Then I could have used the larger forks that I could get a few. Yeah, I can't even see where I'm going really. I think that's in. Yeah, I'd be able to get a few bales on the forks if I was using the telehandler. I'll just get this one in, and then I think I will go to the telehandler. I do like using tractors for this. I like the front end loaders. I just think it's fun. But yeah, if it's going to take me quite some time. There we go. Right, I'll park this up. In fact, I can leave it in the middle in here. Turn that off. And the telehandler should be just... Oh no, I left it with the manure, didn't I? See, that's why I say I like to put things away when I finish using them. Otherwise, it's you spend all day looking for your vehicles. I suppose you can tab through to find them, but so I've got 2 hay in there, so I need another 3 hay, and then 5 silage. Let's bring that up so I can see where I'm going. Just drop that there. With the rate I'm going at, I'm not sure I'm going to get the fertilizing done on this video. We'll see how we go. And there we go. Yes, this will make it a lot quicker. For the making up the TMR. Right, what did I say? Another 3. There's only 2 on that stack there. No, I didn't get those. Whoa! Easy, Tiger. You stay where you are. Right. Would have been better if I'd started with this, then I would have just been able to pick up 5 from the start, I think. Well, and there we go, that's 2. Well, 1 more in there will be 5, and then we'll go for the silage. I haven't mentioned yet, I've got it on 9-day seasons. I keep forgetting to mention that. Yeah, we've got it on 9-day seasons, but I'll fast forward quite a lot, I think. I'm catching that on the top. That's why I don't use this as often. I know it's an absolutely brilliant bale grabber, but yeah, I keep doing that. That's why I like to use the smaller ones. Put you back down. I thought that top one was going to fall off then. To tell you the truth, I wanted it to. Right, I'm going to keep doing that, aren't I? And that's why I have you. There we go. I've gone and left the telehandler right in the way. But there we go. 1 more. Yes, as I was saying, I've got it on 9-day seasons, and I will be fast forwarding when there's no jobs to do or anything like that. A lot of my work is going to be looking after the animals. I'm not going to be showing that on every single video, otherwise that would be all I'm doing. So yeah, I'll be basically just showing parts of the different jobs that I'll be doing on the farm. It's not going to be a recording every single job, every single minute of each day. For one, it'd be too long before anything happens, and yeah, it'll just get far too long. But I do like playing 9-day seasons. I think it gives you enough time, if you have some adverse weather, for instance, during harvesting season, gives you enough time to reset and have another go at it later on when the weather's got a bit better, maybe the crops have dried out. So yeah, that's why I like to do 9-day seasons. But you do need patience doing it this way. So right, that's a bit better. 4 at a time. Put you up there. Extend the boom out a little. And there we go. That's a lot better, isn't it? That's how it's done. I find sometimes when I'm just playing without recording, I can do the job so much better. As soon as I start recording, I'm trying to think about what I'm talking about and trying to make sure, yeah, I'm trying to do it realistic. I mean, I know it's not going to be perfectly realistic, but yeah, I'll try and do it a little bit realistic, and I'm concentrating on that. And yeah, the job doesn't get done quite as smoothly as I know I can do it. Hopefully I'll get better at that. And there we go. So I'm thinking that should now be a complete mix of TMR. There'll be what? Yeah, 40,000 litres in there. Now it's 45,000 litre capacity, but I don't know if I put 1 more bale in there, is it going to take away from the TMR mix? I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to play it safe and just put the 40,000 litres in there. Now I do want to get the fertilizing done on this video. So I'm going to carry on with the feeding of the animals, and I'll be back to you when I start the fertilizing. Okay then, I have finished with the animals. They're all clean, they're all watered, they're all fed. They've got straw bedding, everything they need. So yeah, and I've also put water in the greenhouses as well. And it was lettuce. That'd be the one that I wasn't sure whether it was lettuce or cucumber. It's lettuce. So yeah, I'm just going to pick up the fertilizing sprayer, get the header tankers, the front tank as well, and then we'll get that field 12 with its second lot of fertilizer. There we go. Now, should I put some more fertilizer in there, or do I think that that will be enough? I actually think I'll have enough there, but it'd be daft not to just put that little bit of extra in there and then run out of fertilizer. That'd be silly. Oh, that front tank must be full. And yeah, there we go. So field 12 is, which is field 12? Just go around here, and yeah, it's this one here on my left hand side, isn't it? I'll just double check that before I start spraying it. Mind you, it'll tell me, won't it, if I try to spray a field that isn't mine. But yeah, this is it. Okay. So I'm going to come out of cab for this job, just to make sure that I get it right. And I'll be a little bit more careful than I was last time when I was in the John Deere. I went and crashed into that tree. And there we go. So yeah, I think I said earlier the seed has germinated. So that is great. So if we get all this in now before the crop starts to show, then when it does start to show, I can give it its third lot of fertilizer. Then all I have to do is worry about these weeds that are coming through. But I'll get those a little bit later on. Go over them with the herbicide. And obviously no others will grow either. I don't know why I always go offline when I'm doing this. Again, I'm going to harp on about the lack of GPS for console players. It's something that we really, really do want on the next version of the game. Makes things so much easier. And would save a lot of money as well. It would save the, you know, having to go back over places where you've just missed a little bit. But yeah, that is something that we do really want. So I'm going to go around the headland. Really don't know why I didn't do that last time when I was doing this field. Thinking about what I was talking about probably, instead of thinking about actually getting the job done correctly. But never mind, we're doing it right this time. Just a bit of an awkward shape there. Just get that right little bit there. There we go. No matter which way I do it, I'm going to have to go over a part which I've already done there, so I'll just do it like this. Tell you the truth, once I've done the headland, I might get away with just coming back down once. Not sure. I might miss a little bit if I do that. I don't know how wide that area is there in the middle. But yeah, I think I mentioned on the last video, I actually thought these fields were a little bit bigger than they were. Maybe I've just picked one of the smaller fields here. Once I've got some money, once I've done some harvest... No, not harvesting. I was going to say once I've done some harvesting, I might be able to buy a bigger field, but the crop is really for pig food. So no, I'm not going to be selling the crop at all that I harvest. So really, it's looking at selling wool, breeding and selling the pigs, and the milk from the cows. Obviously, I'm going to be making some money from the greenhouses as well. I'll sell some silage. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I've got 2 big silage pits, 2 double silage pits, one down here at the main farm and one up in the grassy area. So once I've done enough silage that I'm quite happy, I've got enough bales to make TMR, I'll start making some to sell to the biogas plant. And of course that'll give me digestate as well, which should save me some money on fertiliser. You've got to do quite a bit of digestate for it to be worthwhile though, because obviously you need to buy a slurry spreader or digestate spreader, same thing. I don't think it's quite going to be wide enough. Or is it? Looks like I might just be lucky there. Let's see. I'm just going to miss a right little bit on one. Yeah, I'm missing a right little bit either side. I'm not too fussed about that, to tell you the truth. Maybe a little bit wider there. That it's giving it a decent coverage. I can come back and just get any small bits that have been missed there. But yeah, quite happy with that. If the sprayer was just that little bit wider, but never mind. Maybe if my driving was just that little bit straighter, then maybe. I don't know. So yeah, I've mentioned we've got it on 9-day seasons. I think I've really covered everything I need to talk about really on that. I'll be skipping days here and there. Probably not so much in the spring and the autumn. They're your busy times. Now with planting canola, because I'll be doing canola for next year, with planting that for a winter crop, I'll be a bit busier next summer as well with a harvest. It's mainly the winter that I'll be skipping days, I think. You often find the only thing you're doing in the winter is literally just going, cleaning up after your animals, feeding the animals, just caring for the animals for 9 whole days. And yeah, it doesn't make for exciting video, I'm afraid. So I think, and again, I might not for this winter, because I'm not going to have the money to do it, but I might plant a field with poplars. I don't know if they do that in the Alps, but yeah, it just gives you something else to do in the winter, harvesting the poplars. I keep promising myself I'll do that in my own game, but I haven't done it yet. Like, I say I'll be doing it on my Sandy Bay game, but yeah, I've not actually done it, so I might actually do it for the first time on this Let's Play. We'll have to wait and see how much money I've got, because obviously it means I'm going to have to buy another field. I'll go for a smaller field for that, I think. I know poplars doesn't really make a lot of money, but because they regrow, you don't have to worry about replanting them or anything like that. Then, yeah, if you're going for over time, over several years, then in the end you are going to make your money back. But it's just going to take a lot of time. But again, it's something to do during the winter when, you know, maybe break up the monotony of just doing the animals all of the time. So I think this little bit there, and there we go. I think we're just about done there, guys. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you had, think about giving us a like, maybe subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any more of our videos. Guys, thanks very much for watching. Have an amazing day.